is Riccardo Masini and this is vlog, and this vlog is about ancients, or better, this retro vlog, because I'm starting a new group of videos that I like to call RetroWLOG. That is vlogs about classic games from the 70s and the 80s, some retro wargaming. Right, it's so much in fashion from, okay, let's get this straight, okay, sorry, it is so in fashion for computer games, retro gaming, and also for war games. Why not? And I really love these kind of games, because those were the games with which I started decades ago, and the games that you started playing, many of you started playing so many decades ago, that introduced us to the wargaming hobby. In this case, Ancients, the original use set is from has been published, if I'm right, in 1986. This is the 1991 edition by 3W. There was a later edition, and then it inspired lots of later games. We find some elements of this also in Comets and Colors Ancients, but Ancient Battles of Deluxe, Dawn of Battle, and so this is a very important game. Why? Because it was, I'd say, elegantly simple, so simple and elegant at the same time, and that is why I wanted to have it for as the first video, my retro vlog. I'm not going to explain you how this game works, because everybody knows it. Every wargaming knows this is essentially the basic of wargaming. Units, counters, reduce counters, leaders, CRTs, force ratios, and also missile combat. Lots of scenarios, lots of additional scenarios that have been also made during the decades, lots of variants of optional rules. In fact, that they can also work with a point system, with a tournament system. Also, the fact that this game is totally freeware. Why? Because the rights, if I'm right, one small step as the rights, as I've read, but they are still maintaining it freeware. So there are websites that have this game in print and play in totally free, but there are vessel modules. You can do whatever you want with this game. Okay, and that is why I wanted this game as the first game in my retro vlog group of videos. But the main reason I wanted the game like this, so simple, so essential, and in this video, as I said, I'm not explaining the rules, because, come on, it's really, if you know X Encounter, you know this game. If you don't know X Encounter, go and look at the rulebook, because it's the main principles are there, and it's fantastic to introduce you or someone to the hobby, because you will learn in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm attacking with four strength points against your 2 strength points, so it's 2 to 1, and then I go to this table and 2 to 1 and roll d6. Do I disorder you, or are we both disordered, or can I eliminate you? And I just explained you the most complicated part of the game. Also, the game has ground scenarios, naval scenarios, and so on. So this is the game, right? What I really like this game is what I really like about classical war games. Now I'm making, this is the Battle of Philippi, between the triumvirs on one side and the Caesaricides, those who killed you, Caesar on the other. It is the end of the Second Roman Civil War, one of the many civil wars, but on that period, it was on the Second Triumvirate, with Mark Antony, Lepidus, and of course Octavian, later to be known as Augustus. But this game reminds me what I really love about classical war games: the fact that they're incredibly simple. Absolutely, they can be highly elaborated, highly sophisticated. I have nothing against this kind of game, believe me. You can play great battles with it, which is a fantastic and incredible and amazing system, how much as you like. But I really love these simple games, as Philip Sabin wrote in his books. Why? Because they really allow me to see history. Okay, the flavor, just the general dynamics. Okay, there is so much abstracted, so much stuff is just indirectly simulated. It is not on the table, but it is. And I see that, and I have the narrative, I have the narration of the battle. I am a narrative kind of player. I want to see the battle unfold in front of my eyes. I want to see, will my army just keep together for just one turn so that I can get that victory point, sending the other army into panic. Come on guys, one last potion that will break, and oh no, the cavalry is going to capture my camp. I have to withdraw some light troops to defend the camp, but okay guys, the last assault and it will be all over, we will have won. And then it goes or it doesn't go with the die rolls, etc. And I am trying all the possible combinations to get the best possible probabilities, but then it's up to the die, it's up to the fortune, it's up to the fate if you want. And then I have to deal with this. And when everything is over, in a scenario that has lasted just 1 hour, it's just 1 hour long, even less, I can redo the same scenarios at pods inverted, or do another scenario. I have tens and tens of scenarios. I can do it solo. I can do it with a friend. I can do a mini tournament with my friends. I can do a mini tournament at conventions with this. I can transform it, and since it is a print and play freeware, I can use miniatures and transform it in a hybrid wargame. I can do whatever I want, whatever I like. I can create other scenarios, fictional or historical scenarios. This is a fantastic sandbox game. And it really gives me the idea that I can travel back in time with just a few slips of paper, a few counter, and a couple of die and some tables. Okay, I'm emotional. I'm moved. I'm excited by this game. I realize it. I'm playing it since so many years. Come on, guys. This wargaming, for me, this is a classical wargaming at its best. I can say anything. I had a long list of pros and cons of this game, and I said those pros and cons in my Italian video, but Italian language video. Okay, pros: fantastic narration, easy rendition. It's a war game for everyone. It's short, but it is also a lot of historical value. There's many nuances. Light troops are weak, but when they are disordered, they do not lose so much as the phalanxes that are 6-1, on the ordered side. So they are 6 strength points, 6 combat factor, and just 1 of movement. But when they are disordered, they become 2-1. Oh, they're very vulnerable. And if I destroy a phalanx, I destroy 6 points of demoralization. Destroying 2 or 3 phalanxes, eliminating that, means that most of the times the enemy army it is fragile. The enemy army is very fragile. It will go in panic. And you see so many, but my light troops, how I have to move them in many ways to get them behind the phalanxes, or to get them to attack first one, first another. I used to sacrifice some of them. But if I lose, come on, I lose 2 strength points. It's not so bad. And when they are disordered, light troop 2-3 becomes, oh, it's still 2-3. Okay, maybe it's easier to eliminate, but it's still there. Okay, and the concept is abstracted. There are lots of abstractions. This gives you just the flavor of the battles. Come on, every single heavy infantry is the same as the Roman heavy infantry, is the same as the Greek heavy infantry, as the Egyptian heavy infantry, as the English and French heavy infantry during the 100 Years' War. This game has so many scenarios over so many millennia that, but they do not feel the same. Maybe some battles are scripted, some scenarios are not so balanced. Who cares? I get, with the same system, I get the essential of Battle of Philippi and also the Battle of Agincourt. And I have so many other scenarios that if I don't like a scenario as given, I can change it. I can introduce special rules, optional rules. Oh, optional rules, yeah. Special scenario rules, right, but also optional rules. So many optional rules. Zones of control, free setup, dice-less combat. So many stuff. And then there is the entire naval game here. Another game inside. You know how much value this game is? And the fact that it is absolutely free. Okay, this is the 1991 edition, the 3W. This is from my personal collection. This is my personal collection. The family copy still with my father at my father's house. This is another copy that I clip the counters and so on, but there is also the new one with the new version with more modern tables. Guys, you know the value of this, and this is absolutely free. Really, it's outstanding, it's amazing, it really amazes me. This is a testimony to the incredible potentials of wargaming, because really with just a few bits of paper you have a time machine, a veritable paper time machine. So okay, it is a strange video, I understand it, but really, if you have not tried this game for any reason in your life, if you are a veteran wargamer, I'm sure you will have at least tried once or twice this game. There are people that play just this war game and nothing else, just like it was a chess game. But if you never tried it, if you're a new wargamer or someone curious into wargaming that stumbled into this video, try it. Try this war game, really. And okay, it's simple. It's a filler game. It's nothing to do. It cannot be compared to more sophisticated systems, even with the systems like Ants and Battles Deluxe that is derived from this one. But this is fantastic. Really a classic. And since it is a game that I feel in my heart, this was the game I wanted to cover first in this new group of videos, the RetroWLOG. So what else to say? Nice game, fun, simple. Yeah, right. This is more than recommended by me. This is a game that at least one you have to play. If you're a veteran of wargaming, you have to play this, just this, and you will like it or you will not like it. This doesn't matter. It's just fun. If you're not a wargamer, try this. This gives you absolutely the most of the principle, greatest part of the main basic principles of axe and counter wargaming. When you have played this, you don't have too many choices. It is not disorienting. You learn the tactical principles and also the game mechanics principles, such as movement, force ratios, zones of control, leaders and demoralization, disorder units, and so on and blah blah blah. And this is a fantastic first step, but believe me, you will still be playing it. And you can play it play this, and after that the Great Battles of History module. Of course, you can start with this and get the GBOH, or you can play these and the Great Battles of History. You don't always have 6 or 7 hours of time to play a nice war game. This one in 1 hour, it does the job. It really does the job. and you can play it or you can use it to introduce wargaming to someone who has never played a wargame. Because come on, it's essentially it's chess with dice, okay, but it's more fun than chess. People know that I don't like chess. This is fun. This is great. This is a great historical value. This is good also at seeing and getting you curious about the battle. Why the Romans were fighting each other in the era of Philippi? Well, where is Philippi? Why they were fighting it? And why are they fighting it? This battle with totally absolutely symmetrical armies, and then another battle you see in the same. So you see Caesar against Ariovistus or Gustaviso, or against the Belga and the Celts, and it is another battle entirely totally asymmetrical. What's happened between? Why? This game will get you this curiosity out of just 1 hour play. And once again, it is free. It is really available to everyone. Everyone can play it. Everyone can learn it. So few pages, but also so simple mechanics. A 10-year-old kid will play it, and he will play, he or she, even better if she is a she's a girl, because we do need female wargamers. He or she will play this game very well. Not just because it's simple, but because it is elegant. And he or she will be involved by history. He will be involved and excited by wargaming. He or she will learn the excitement of playing with history. These are the games that get people into wargaming. You can play highly complicated, sophisticated games as much as you want. And you can also introduce people to wargaming with those complicated, elaborated, sophisticated games that are fantastic, they're great, they're much superior to this in historical value and historical direct simulation. But this has historical value, this game, and this game introduces people to the hobby. So these games are precious, and this is why I will be promoting this kind of classic war games, to let everyone see what traditional wargaming also is. Okay, that's it. I know this has been, I don't know if this is a review or instruction. No, it's not instruction. I don't even know if this is a review or not. This is more a declaration of love for this game, this video. Okay, this video has been really a declaration of love for this game, but I really wanted to do that. I love this kind of war games. We do need this kind of war games, and we do need to remember that wargaming is also this kind of games, of war games, of historical games, and this is a simulation as well. Okay, thank you very much. This has been the video. This has been this episode, this strange, this weird, but for me a highly significant episode of vlog. And thank you for having me here. Have fun, take care as always, and especially with this kind of games, don't be scared. It's just war games. Ciao.